It's been a while, and I've been thinking of making Ugandan pancakes. It's something that I used to eat when I was still in Uganda. So today I'm going to go to the store and look for some ingredients that I'm going to use when we're making our pancakes. The first thing is going to be the small yellow bananas, and I need some sugar, I need some cassava flour, I need some canola oil, which is used for let's use olive oil, which is actually used for frying or baking. What else do we need? We need some chocolate milk. I want to use that. Yeah, I think that's what we need. Oh, we need some baking powder, not baking soda, but baking powder. Yeah, let's see how the kabalagalas will come out. Yeah, I'm a person who loves pancakes. These are Ugandan pancakes, not the American pancakes, because these are a little different. The ingredients that we use are different from the American pancakes. And with these ones, we don't even put on the syrup. No, you just eat them with chai, which is tea, or milk tea, just anything to enjoy it. So let's go to the store and get these ingredients or items. Stay tuned. Yeah, so like I told you, I had to go to the store and get some ingredients or the items that I want to use when I'm making our Ugandan pancakes. So the first thing is we got our cassava flour. I bought this from Galson. It is a store that is mostly in the rich neighborhoods, and this is organic. I got 2 packets, and these are going to be just enough to make our kabalagala pancakes. We got some sugar. I'm just going to put a little bit of this. I'm going to put that much. And with the bananas, I got these. You got really to get the ripe ones. As you're seeing, these are really are ripe. You got to have black spots in them. So just to make sure that you got the ripe small bananas. I got some canola and olive oil. It's mixed, and this is used for baking, frying, and cooking, but the purpose of today, it's going to be baking. And the last thing is going to be the baking powder, not the baking soda. So let's try and start making our Ugandan pancakes. The first thing that we're going to make is we're going to peel our bananas so we can remove this cover or the shelf off and get the inner fruit. Let's get into it. So first thing first, you're going to wash your hands. Yeah, you got to stay clean when you're making food. Now we're going to peel our bananas one by one. They are pretty ripe. They got to be soft, as you're saying. When I remember my primary school days, I used to go to the farm, and there was this lady who used to work at the school canteen. I used to take her some firewood so she could get me some pancakes. And I used to have these pancakes just for my lunch. And yeah, for every single day, I could take her firewood and she could get me some like 12 pancakes for the day, you know. And if you remember in the 90s, if you grew up with your grandma, really didn't take much at school, you know. You got to take your your piece of muwogo, which is cassava, with some salt, you know. Yeah, but it's what we had during those days. So many people have a lot what they mix in their pancakes, but with mine, I'm going to mix in some ginger, and I'm going to put in some cocoa milk or chocolate milk, just to have that taste. And I'm going to add in some imperial butter, and it's good for baking, as you're seeing. So let's try to see how this is going to work out. But so let's get off this skin, and you cut it into little pieces for easy grind. So, and the other part that I wanted to mention or explain is that I'm not going to use my hands to squeeze these little bananas, but I'm going to put them in the blender so it'd be much easier. We're going to put in our chocolate milk, the butter, and the ginger. So first thing first, we're gonna put in our bananas. Now we're going to put in our ginger. We're going to add in our butter, just a quarter of the bar. That's it. You got to put it back nicely and neat. There's something that I thought of at last. I'm going to put in some nut butter in it, so we get to see how it will taste. You know, I bought this in Whole Foods. It's the Abby's butter, but these are nuts though. They're made out of strawberry, cashew butter nuts, and we're just going to put some little bit of it, not that much. So now we add in our chocolate milk. I got this from Trader Joe's, another store from the rich neighborhoods. But yeah, it has vitamin D added in. It has ultra pasteurized whole 3.25% milk, and with cocoa. Yeah, let's try to mix it in. So now, since we've added everything in here, we're going to see how everything comes out after the grind or the blending. We make it a smoothie. We have extra, we have plus, we have high, we have low. Let's put a low. So most people add in sugar, something that I'm going to do as well, because I want my bananas to be delicious and sweet. So I'm going to add in some little sugar, not that much, because hey, diabetes, it's something else. So I just want a little bit of sugar. So you got just to make sure that you put in the right measurements. So since we've added in our sugar, we're going to mix it again and see the outcome as well. I think this is just perfect for our pancakes. We're going to put everything back in this bowl, and we put in our cassava and we measure the baking powder. So let's get our mixed product and put it in here and start the other process. So we're going to scoop everything from this jar to the bowl. We're going to add in our cassava flour in here and baking powder so we can start mixing. I'm going to remove this watch because it's going to get messy. Okay. Then we're going to mix in our cassava flour. So I believe you're seeing this. So as you're seeing, you make sure that you mix up everything by hand so you can get our starch intact with everything that we mixed. It really smells good. It smells chocolate, it smells ginger, and I'm so excited to see how everything is going to come out. Ooh. This is a whole workout because you got to make your hands move in and out, in and out. So you got to mix it until it's not sticky anymore onto your hands. It's getting there. It's not sticky anymore on the walls of the bowl, as you're seeing. So that means that is a first sign that it's getting there where we want it to be. This is what I was saying. It gets more off the hand. So that means our product is ready for the next process. So we're going to cover up this for about 30 minutes and we'll let it settle. Then we can go ahead for the next process. So in the last part, like I told you, we let it settle for about 30 minutes, but I went on and I let it settle for about an hour. And I'm going to move it right now, which is the next process what I'm going to be doing, and put it on this wood. I don't know how it's called. We have our roller that is going to make our pancakes flat. So let's go to the next step. You put a little bit of flour on it so it doesn't get sticky. Put that on there. That right there. I'm a person who just loves to cook, try to know how to make things by myself. I love getting to know new things, so, and I believe most people have never really tasted a pancake with blueberries in it. Remember, this is not your American pancakes. These are Ugandan pancakes, of which we call in the local language kabalagala. I believe you're asking yourself, what is this for? So this cup here, since it has a round shape, it's going to make our shapes. You make sure that you get the right shapes. So now we've got our shapes. We've got about 7 pancakes over here. So we're going to put this unshaped back in here. It really looks perfect. So after getting these, we put them next to these. Next part is making our oil ready. These two, the bowl and this filter, is something that I'm going to use to filter the oil away from the pancakes. This is how I get attached to it, and it's going to go right here. So I think our cooking oil is ready, so I'm going to put in these pancakes one by one. To be honest with you, this is the best pancake I've ever tasted. You can taste and feel the ginger in it, the strawberry, the milk, the cocoa milk, everything in it tastes really good. It is soft, delicious, and you can have these with tea in the morning or in the evening, and you can just have them with juice, whatever one they want to eat them with. Because these are the best pancakes. I see you now.